and we have a text from Honorable Charlene, so that her phone connectivity is not functioning. Okay, how do you wish to proceed?
Motion to accept the report.
Honorable Helena, motions to accept the report.
Second, Juanica.
Second by Honorable Edison Wanika. Mr. Mose, roll call vote.
Yes, sir. Honorable Paul Begay Jr. Honorable Paul Begay Jr. Honorable Pernell Helona.
Vote green.
Honorable Pernell Helona votes green. Honorable Charlene So. Honorable Edison J. Wanika, green. Honorable Edison J. Wanika votes green. Honorable Paul Begay Jr. Honorable Paul Begay Jr. Chair vote of 2 in favor, 0 opposed. Paul Begay's on, but I have difficulty. He's on the list.
Chair, Delegate Begay, what are we voting on?
On accepting the report, sir.
Delegate Begay votes green.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Paul Begay Jr. votes green. Chair, we have a vote of 3 in favor, 0 opposed to accept the report.
Thank you, Mr. Mose. Let that be part of the public record then. Committee members, that concludes our agenda. How do you wish to proceed? There were some items that we put on the table. Possible meeting with Santo Preparatory School, Board of Education, the administration, the staff, as well as the governing council of, I think it's 5 chapters, whose leadership actually brought the matter to the HES committee. Again, committee members are, if we want to do it soon, my schedule shows the 20th as open and the 21st as being open. I'm sorry, I just got it. The 21st doesn't work for me. Otherwise, we could do it as a regular committee meeting on the 22nd.
The chair, you're breaking up a little bit there.
We could schedule the special meeting with Shanto leadership on September 20th.
That's good for me, Juanica.
We could put it in the motion to schedule that, to request the special meeting and to request the meeting with the Santos Preparatory School.
Okay, I'll make that motion, Chair, on the 20th.
Thank you.
Second,
members.
Delegate Begay.
Thank you, Honorable Begay. Any discussion? In that aspect, then once the committee votes, then Ms. Benali, you'll do the memo for the special meeting request. Thank you. Mr. Mose,
Chair, question?
question. Go ahead. Honorable Halona.
At Shanto Preparatory School, will the meeting be at the school or at the chapter house? Or is it a virtual meeting?
Honorable Halona, the last time we met at Shanto Chapter House, we had requested school board, the administration, and the staff to come to the chapter house. No one came. So the request will be to meet at the school, even if we have to meet outside the administration building. To basically address the matters that have been reported by Department of Education. That is how we would proceed.
Thank you, Chair. That's all the information I wanted.
Okay, Mr. Mose, roll call vote.
Yes, sir. Honorable Paul Begay Jr.
Paul Begay votes green.
Honorable Paul Begay Jr. votes green. Honorable Pernell Halona.
Maloney votes green.
Honorable Pernell Halona votes green. Honorable Charlene So. Honorable S&J Wanika, green. Honorable S&J Wanika votes green. Chair, you have voted 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
Thank you. Committee members, let the record show a vote of 3 in favor, 0 opposed. The chair not voting. The next item, there was a request by Honorable Vice Chair Slater to schedule a work session with Navajo Nation Veterans Administration, Navajo Nation Veterans Advisory Council, and the agency veterans organizations, as well as the chapter veterans organizations. Do you want to wait on that request until we have a better idea of when it would be? I guess the main thing. Wait. Okay. Hakushila. Any other item, committee members, that you wish to also look at? The main thing we're dealing with is the consultation.
Yes, Chair, this is Wanika.
Yes.
Yesterday, I wasn't able to be in the meeting with you when the discussion was on Deltex. There's a tri-state agreement that was signed in 1979, and I have some concerns in that respect. So I was hoping that we could have a work session with them too. But with the veterans, it almost has to be by itself, because I think that's going to be a long work session. So maybe we can also wait on Deltex, tri-county agreement to get, maybe make it another time. I don't think that's going to be very long, but maybe 2 to 3 hours. So so I just want to put that on record. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Um, Committee members, and then we have Cecilia, that Doltex, that agreement.
So,
Our next, after the 22nd, our next committee meeting would be September 29. That'd be a regular meeting. Right now, for me, the 28th is open.
uh-huh,
A work session with Doltex, and then perhaps a meeting. We have a request by Dr. Fowler to possibly discuss some amendments to the personnel policies manual
uh-huh,
to address matters that are related to the American Recovery Plan Act, the ARP. By email, Dr. Fowler is asking for the 21st, but for me, that's out of the picture. So we could do the 28th, Daltex in the morning, and then the work session with Department of Personnel Management.
okay, that sounds good, I'll make that motion.
Thank you, committee members.
Salga Begay, second that motion.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable Begay. Mr. Mose, roll call vote.
Yes, sir. Honorable Paul Begay Jr.,
Salga Begay votes green.
Paul Begay Jr. votes green. Honorable Pernell Halona,
Want to vote green?
Honorable Pernell Halona votes green. Honorable Charlene So, Honorable Edison J. Wanika,
Green.
Honorable Edison J. Wanika votes green. Chair, I vote 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
Thank you, committee members. That basically takes us to the end of our agenda. Do we have any other announcements? If not, then the chair's open for a motion to adjourn.
Motion, Monica?
Sure.
Thank you,
Second.
Honorable.
Yes.
Thank you. You beat the Honorable Halona on that second.
I was trying to ask a question.
Dr. Fowler's in the afternoon, right?
Okay, committee members, there's no debate, discussion on a motion to adjourn. Mr. Mose.
Sir. Honorable Paul Begay Jr.,
Paul Begay votes green.
Honorable Paul Begay Jr. votes green. Honorable Pernell Halona,
Red?
Honorable Pernell Halona votes red. Honorable Charlene So, Honorable Edison J. Wanika,
Green.
Honorable Edison J. Wanika votes green. Chair, I vote 2 in favor, 1 opposed. Adjourned at 4:09 p.m.
Thank you, committee members. So we are adjourned. Again,